If you want to be able to speak in a Discord call whilst playing on your PS4 or PS5 and only whilst using a single headset, then you first want to sign into your main account on your console, then switch user, but do not log out. Here, you'll want to add a second user to your console and create a PSN account for it. I'll explain why this second account is necessary later on in the video, but once it is created, you need to sign into that new account and you just want to go to the console settings. On PS5, you'll want to then go to users and accounts, then down to other, then console sharing and offline play and ensure it is activated. If you are on PS4, go to account management, then you just need to activate this system as the second account's primary PS4. With that done, you'll now want to pick up your phone and download the official PlayStation Remote Play app from your device's app store and then open it. Upon starting Remote Play and accepting the data agreements, you will be asked to sign into a PSN account. This is where you will want to sign into that second PSN account we made earlier and not your main one. This means that you can still use your main display and main account to play the console while speaking to your Discord friends without any problems. Now that you've signed into Remote Play with your second account, go to settings at the top right of the app, then video quality for Remote Play and set everything there to the lowest possible options. This is going to lower the bandwidth in use to minimize any audio latency, as Remote Play is what is going to be used to feed the audio through to us. With that done, take your headset that you use with your console and use an aux cord to connect it to your phone. Assuming you want to use your headset for audio and as a microphone, then you need to make sure the cord in use has 3 black rings on a metal segment. If your phone is newer and only has a charging port, you can just use an adapter. I'll leave links to ones I know work in the description. I should also mention here that if you have a headset that can Bluetooth to a phone at the same time as a console, then you can just use Bluetooth to speak to people in Discord and skip over using Remote Play. Anyway, once your headset is connected to your phone with a cord, open Discord and join the call or voice channel you want to be a part of. You should then be able to hear and speak to the others in there. Next, go back onto the Remote Play app and tap the button to connect to your console. As we set the console to the second account's primary earlier on, it should just connect straight to it, but if not, follow the instructions the app gives you to connect using an alternative method. When your console shows up on your phone screen, you should hear the game audio coming straight through your headset in addition to the Discord call. You can then pick your controller up and play whatever game you like on your main account, just as you normally would using your main TV. Now, if you're doing this on a PS5, you may see a message at the top of your screen stating that Remote Play is connected, but this can be removed by going to System Settings, then Language, and changing the language to another language to then just change it right back. Before making this video showing this method, I did of course need to test it, so I sat and played both Spider-Man and Warzone for around an hour, and I actually completely forgot that my headset was connected to my phone, as everything sounded perfectly normal, and even surround channels are in use. I only remembered what I was actually doing when I tried to save a clip and the console told me I couldn't because I was connected to Remote Play. Furthermore, if you ever think your audio does seem just a little off, ensure the game's audio settings are in fact optimized for headphones. If you still aren't satisfied, then you could try different Remote Play clients such as PS Play, which allows you to manually change the speaker mode to headphones as well as adjust the bitrate of Remote Play to allow for a better connection. If you are still having problems, then you can repeat the exact same method on a PC or laptop, though using a phone is so much easier. Whilst I will admit this method certainly isn't ideal, it does only take around 5 seconds to do once already set up. It's a simple workaround whilst we await the official integration of Discord on PlayStation systems, which should be coming later on in the year. In fact, integration has already begun rolling out, as you can officially link your PSN account to Discord using a video on screen now.